right? You can see this is a sound editing software, Audacity, and when it comes to sound editing, so there are a lot of features. So one is basically you can envelop, or you can cut, select, cut, and you can merge, and so increase volume, decrease volume. So those are also features. Fading in, fading out, also features here. Effects you can see. So amplify is a feature. Then change in pitch is a feature. Change in speed is a feature, and change in tempo is also a feature. Likewise, there are many features, right? And here fade in, fade out, echo. So what is echo?
Giving more
Echo means
like an echo effect or a reverb.
when sound hit a wall, it will come back. So that there will be so we call echoing. Anunade කියලා කියන්නේ. So anunade නෙවෙයි දෝංකාරය නේද? දෝංකාරය. So that means when you talk in a closed room, your voice is again repeating and regenerated by it is regenerated by that reflection of the walls. So that is called echo, and you can apply that effect. And so those are the things that you can do with a sound, right? And reversing sound, so that is also, so you can write any of these and purpose of each.
Right.
So if you write fade out or fade in, so purpose is reducing the volume gradually. Fade out means, fade in means increasing the volume gradually, purpose. And you can apply echo. Apply echo means effects of reflection of waves. Effects of reflection of waves can be added. So you can show the, so maybe you can give the feeling of environment. So whether you are in a closed room or small room, whether you are in a large hall, that feeling can be given by controlling. Right? Those are the features that you can write here. And let's refer to the marking scheme. So they have given fading, change the volume, removing element or delete elements, or removing backgrounds, copy, repeat the element of the, so you can write many, right? Copy, and maybe you can cut, you can merge, you can reverb, you can change pitch. Change pitch means, so for an example, if you take a sound like this, and let me import one file, import, and I'm going to import audio. Yeah. Pitch changing can change the voice to male, from male voice to female voice, or female voice to male voice. So let's see whether we have any audios left here. Not. So let's go to our desktop and see whether there any MP3. Yeah, found one MP3. Okay, let's open this one. It's not opening. Let's open another MP3 then. Right, you can now hear the sound. Right, you can just select that part and you can change by effect, you can change the pitch. So maybe you can increase the increase the pitch, and you can just change the volume. Then you can see voice will be so likewise. Anyway, you can increase the pitch, make female voice, male voice, or so even you can make voice of that chipmunks. So likewise you can change it. Okay? Simple software, Audacity. Okay, so the next one, right? They have given, I think, 6 questions. Yes, they have given HTML and JavaScript code, and you're asking whether. So let's see what they're asking from the code. The HTML body, enter your mark and input field for that, and there's a button, calculate rate, and its value is enter, and you have a function there. That is calculate rate function, that is by JavaScript, and this is the one. Okay, give identifier of 2 variables using JavaScript code. So what are the identifiers? Identifiers means the things introduced by us. Yes. Sorry.
The answer for the A question, sir.
Yeah. Give 2 identifier variables used in JavaScript code. Identifiers means the variable or method names used by us.
Yeah.
Introduced by programming. So can you tell me?
Mark and grade.
Yeah, mark and grade. Obviously, mark and grade, and also mark and grade. So that is the correct answer. So we don't have any other. Yes, only mark and grade. So mark and grade. So then give the line number where JavaScript code produces an output. In which line it produces an output?
25.
Yeah, it's 25. Alert. Alert means giving a message. So what are the other type of messages that can be given by JavaScript other than alert? What are the other type of messages given by JavaScript other than alert? Yes. Can you remember them or not? Other than alert, what are the other type of messages given by the JavaScript codes? It seems cannot remember the stuff, no? Okay, so HTML, and you can try the same. If you're using a computer with me, you can try the same. Try it with me. And the head section, title section, and title section, and then you can see hello JavaScript. Body section and body section. Hello JS and body section. Inside that, I'm going to write the script. So one type, as you see, one output type is alert. That is straightforward. Alert, if you give hello from JS, that will be given as an output. If you save this, let's save the file as HTML. So I'm going to save the file as hello.html. Okay, saved. And let's open the file using the browser. Desktop and hello.html. I'm going to open using the browser. You can see the message hello from JS. Hello from JS. That is the alert. Other than alert, what are the other messages which can be given using JavaScript? So I'm asking that. Another one is there, that is called confirm. Confirm. So if you don't know, please try it down, or please try it in your computer. Confirm. You can ask to confirm something. Are you sure? Or you can store the answer as well, right? The answer you can store. NS equal variable NS equal are you sure? Then I can write the answer, document dot write the answer. Okay, let's save this and refresh, and you can see it's asking, okay, are you sure? Okay, then write nothing. Are you sure? Cancel, write nothing, but anyway, you can just document spellings, document, right. Refresh, are you sure? Okay, it says true. The are you sure? Cancel, it says false. So those logical state can be taken by using confirm message. That is the second type. And what is the third type? So what is the third type? The third type of output or the message that can be given. So anyway, the message type, right? This is first message type. Second message type is confirm. The third message type is, I think you have checked your answers with the marking scheme, is it? Have you checked the marking scheme?
No, sir.
No. Sure.
No.
Then how
Yeah.
come you forget all this? You have not learned this. Oh,
I haven't learned Java in school, sir.
it's not Java. This is JavaScript, which is working in the browser.
Yeah.
Java and JavaScript completely different language platforms. So Java work as application. Java is for application development and web-based development and enterprise application and all these mobile all these things. But JavaScript work with web and working as a scripting language. So two things: JavaScript is not Java.
Right.
Right? JavaScript work inside a browser. Nowadays, actually, it's working in servers. JavaScript is now actually developed using these technologies, MVC technologies. So it's working in server, working in the application layer, also working in this user interface. So working all everywhere. So that technology is basically equal mean stack, merge stack, and all. There are some other technologies only using JavaScript to develop web-based applications. So it's so popular, right? Okay, the third one is prompt. There is also a message type in JavaScript. Prompt, you can say enter your name. That is also prompt, is also a message type. So here you can see the first one, say hello JavaScript. The second one, are you sure? Third one is asking me enter your name, then I can enter my name there. That is for the input. And this input also you can store in a variable. Similar to this, you can store that in a variable. Let's say answer 2 is the input, and I'm going to write the answer 1 and answer 2. Let me write both answers, answer 1 and answer 2. Answer and plus answer. In the middle, let's add a dash to separate. Okay, done. So, yeah, are you sure? Okay, I'm typing dozen. Then it says true dozen. So let's say, and I'm sure I'm going to cancel, and then again write to email and say false email. Okay. So can you please copy?
Yeah.
So these are the three formats of messages given by Java. So the one is alert, the second one is confirm, third one is prompt. Prompt is given to get an input. Alert shows a message. Confirm, or maybe ask yes, no type question, and give options okay or cancel. The third one is ask question and let users input. a value, a string value, or any integer value, anything, a value. Describe the purpose of statement line 11. Right? So what is 11? 11 is this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is that? The purpose of statement line 11. So what is the purpose? What do you think?
Like we would link a document and
No,
then it'll search the document for the search specific.
no. It's not referring to outside document. Document means this same document. Document means same document. Document dot get element by ID. Then the value. Document dot get element by ID. Then mark values. Document means the same document. You can see there's a ID called mark. You can see there's an ID called mark. This will search for the ID mark. This will search for ID mark, right? And
Yeah.
right, this will search for ID mark, and its value will be assigned to this mark variable. This will search ID mark, and mark will that value will be assigned to right. This value will be assigned to mark variable. Understood? This is the variable mark, and this mark basically it takes the documents, get element by ID, this mark dot value, that means this ID. So it will read from this and assign the value to this. Okay, please write over there. It will search the in this document, it will search the element ID with mark. In the document, it will search the element ID with mark, and that value will be assigned to this.
Could you repeat that, sir?
Right. It will search. It will search the element with ID mark, and its value will be assigned to the mark variable, and its value will be assigned to the mark variable. Right, state whether the JavaScript code will run client side or server side. This will run in which side, client side or server side? This will run in. So you know the difference between client side and server side. Server side means in the, so you know web server or application server. So server is the place that where we get all the HTML loaded when you host a website that is in the server. Through the server only we are getting the service. Client is your browser, right?
So client side?
Client means it's a browser. So here this is running in which side, client side or server side?
Client?
Yeah, it's in client side. So it's in client side of the browser. So the answer is client side. So explain the difference between client side and server side scripting. Right. So client side scripting will be client side scripting. Client side scripting will be processed by will be processed by the web browser. Will be processed by the web browser. client-side scripting will be processed by the web browser. So it's using the resources of the client computer to execute the services or processes. It's using the resources of client computer to execute the services or processes. So that is about client-side scripting.
Right.
Server-side scripting. Server-side scripting will be processed by the web server. Will be processed by the web server. It's using the resources of server computer to execute the services or the processes.